I have a Maytag washer, model MVWC360AW0. I have broken the lid switch and wanting to bypass the switch. Which wires do I need to splice together? We have the choices of yellow, blue, white, and red.
Hello, this is Dave and I welcome you to Just Answer. I'm reviewing your question now, and will post back with your reply ASAP. It is not as simple as putting the wires together. The control needs to see the lid open between cycles, and the lock switch can't close until you press start. Blue to white is the switch for when the lid is down and closes with lid down. Then when you press start you need to close red to white for the lock switch. This is just for testing but will allow it to run.
With that being said, can I put the red, white and blue together and it will run? It should run with the lid open, correct? Mama wants this thing running, please help. LOL.
It doesn't work to put them together and leave them together. If you put the blue and white together and use a switch between red and white that you close when you press start it would work, but after every wash load you would need to unplug the washer for a minute so it could reset. Like I said, the control looks for the lid switch to open between cycles.
Okay, if I were to put a switch between the blue and white, flip the switch so there is current between the two, then shut the lid. Have another switch between the red and white, flip the switch so there is no power between the two, it should run, right? Then when the cycle is over, flip the blue switch so no power and the red switch so there is power. I should not have to unplug the machine, right? Or do I have it the other way around? Or will that work?
Blue to white takes place of the lid switch so the lid on the washer has no bearing on anything. This is why I said this is for testing only. It is a safety so the washer can't run with the lid open. If it is closed you can program the washer for a cycle, and when you press start you need to have a switch between the same white and the red wire for the lock switch. If it is closed right after you press start the washer should run.
This is pretty simple, but I'm having a brain fart right now, so bear with me. When you say closed, that means no power, right? I'm going to put this in terms I can understand, that might help you. I'm going to use a bedroom light for example. I put cloths in the washer, shut the lid, flip the blue switch, so the bedroom light comes on. Machine thinks the lid is locked, I then flip the red switch, bedroom light comes on, push start and the washer works. It runs through its cycle, I shut off the bedroom light on both switches and the machine is ready for the next load of cloths, without having to unplug it, right? Again, I'm sorry I'm making this hard on you.
Getting closer, but the blue to white is for the lid switch. That needs to be closed, wires together or switch on, before the lid will lock. So here goes. Put in clothes and detergent. White to blue switch on. When you are ready to start, press start and then right away, as soon as you press start turn white to red on to make it think the lid is locked.
Alright, then when cycle is over, turn both switches off and it will be ready for the next load, without having to unplug it, right?
Correct. This is how to test and confirm the lock switch is your problem.
The lock switch is the problem. My buddy who is 82 decided to open the lid when the washer was running and broke the switch. This is the second time he has done this and just gave me the washer. It's less than 2 years old and I'm too cheap to buy the new switch, so I thought I could rig it up to work for me. Be back in a minute, beer run.
Understood. For safety reasons, I am required to say my recommendation is only for testing and not for washing clothes. After doing this test, the washer will run with the lid up and someone could get hurt. Safety first.
Understand safety first, but I will not have to unplug the machine for it to reset, right?
Switching blue to white off is the same as opening the lid. Just to be clear, the white is common to both switches.
I think we got it. Again, will I have to unplug the machine to reset the switch each time?
You won't need to unplug if you turn off the white to blue switch after the cycle is over.
Okay, cool. 5-star rating headed your way. I totally forgot about the yellow wire. Where does it go?
That is used to pulse the lock closed, so you don't need it since you are bypassing.
Just don't worry about it, right?
Tape it out of the way. You don't use it.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
My bad for not getting back with you. I have a lot of irons in the fire. The wife tried it, didn't work the way she wanted, so we just bought a new washer. Ouch, thanks for your help.
I understand. Without replacing the lid switch, it was a temporary test.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.